Welcome back to the another part of this AutoCAD series. So in today's video, we'll be learning about Align tool, Break and Break at Point tools, and Overkill command. So let's start with Align tool. Here you can see I have drawn some geometrical figures, and I need to align this side of this figure to this side of this figure. So for that, let's start with the Align tool. Expand the Modify panel here, and you will see Align tool here. Or you can access the Align tool by using its command AL and press enter. So I'll click on this Align tool, and now the command line is asking me to select object. So now I need to align this side to this side. So I'll click on this object. So I'll select it and press enter. And the command line is asking me to specify the first source point. So this will be my first source point, and the first destination point, this will be my first destination point, and second source point, this will be my second source point and destination point. If I had other point also, I would be clicking on the point and another destination point. For now I don't have any other point, so click enter. And now command line is asking me to scale object based on alignment, and there are two options, yes and no, and currently it is set to no, which means this side of the scale isn't going to change its length. It's going to be same as it is when it's aligned to this side of the rectangle. And when I want to change the length and align this, I can click on yes. For now I'll click on no. So here you can see this side of the this side is aligned to another side of this scale, and the length hasn't changed, it's same as it is. So now let's undo it. For that, press Ctrl Z, and let's again invoke the tool. For that, press AL and press enter. And I'll again select this object, press enter. First source point, destination point, second source point and second destination point, and press enter. And now click on yes, because I want to change the length of this side to align another side of this case. When I click on yes, you can see the length has changed and it is aligned to this case. I hope you understood about this align tool. And now let's get into the another tool that we'll be learning today, that is break and break at point tool. So here you can see I have drawn a circle and few lines are also here. So now I want to erase this part of this circle from this point to another this point. I can do this using break tool. Break tool is available in the modify panel. To expand this tool, here you can find the break tool, and this command is BR. So let's click on it, and the command line is asking me to select the object. So I want to create the breakpoint in this circle. So I'll click on this circle, and here you can see the point I have selected here. The first point is starting from here, and let's take this another point to here, and now you can see the only point that I have selected remains, and other all circle circumference is removed. So let's undo it for now, and let's again invoke the tool. For that, press BR and press enter. Now the command line is asking me to select the object. I want to create the breakpoint in this circle, so I'll be clicking on this circle. Here you can see I have clicked here and the first point is created here, but I don't want my first point here, so I'll click on the command line first point. So I want this as my first point and this as my second point. So here you can see this part of the circle is removed and remaining part remains. As in the first I have told that I want to erase this part of the circle, so it's already erased. And you can also use breakpoint tool to divide the line. So for that, let's create a line here, press enter, and let's again invoke the break tool, BR, and press enter. The select object, so this will be my object, and here I have wherever I have clicked remains the first point. If you want to change the first point, click on the first point and make your first point wherever you want. So I won't change for now, and it is asking for second point, so I'll take this midpoint as second point. And here you can see I have break this circle into, so here you can see I have break this line into two parts. So that's all for break tool, and let's get into another tool today, that would be break at point tool. Now let's learn about break at point tool. Here you have rectangle and two lines. So whenever I click on this rectangle, it is a one polyline, but this part isn't. And here you can see this two line has intersect this rectangle at these 2 points here and here. And I don't want this part of the rectangle to get attached. So I'll create my two breakpoint here and here so that this part won't be involved. For that, let's invoke the break at point tool. So expand the modify panel and you will find the break at point tool just beside the break tool. So click on it and the command line is asking me to select the object. So this rectangle is my object. I'll click on it and the command line is asking me to specify the breakpoint. So this would be my first breakpoint. I'll click on it. So the first breakpoint is created. So when I click on this rectangle, this line isn't being selected because I have created my breakpoint, first breakpoint here, and it's breaked. So I want my next breakpoint here. So let's again invoke the break tool. So to again invoke the break at point tool again, so you can simply press space and the break and tool point starts. So again let's select this rectangle and I want my breakpoint here. So I'll click on this. So here you can see when I'll create. So here you can see when I'll select this rectangle, this part is not being involved. And here you can see this part of the rectangle isn't selected as it's no more part of the rectangle. And now as we have used the breakpoint tool, now we can convert the required part into the polyline by using join tool. Because I want this part to be a polyline, I'll select on this lines and use join tool to select it. So I have joined this line. When I click on this would be my polyline because it's all being selected at once. Now let's learn about overkill command. Overkill command is used to remove lapping and polylines to clean up the drawing. So for that, let's make a line. I'll make a small line at first. So erase my small line and I'll overlap this line with another big line. So this is all, and I'll make a rectangle also. And I'll overlap this side of rectangle with big line. Press enter. Now let's use overkill command. For that, press overkill and press enter. Now the command line is asking me to select the object. So I'll select this both rectangle and line and press enter. And the delete duplication object dialog box open. And now I'll simply click on OK. And now let's see. So here were two lines, small line and big line. So when I'll delete this big line, you can see there is no smaller line because the overkill command has removed the smaller overlapping line. So same goes in this rectangle also. When I click on this big line and delete it, this edge of the rectangle is already removed. It all happened because we used overkill command and it has removed the overlapping line. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. If you have any question and any queries regarding the videos, or you want any videos on a specific topic, you can comment down below and I'll bring that video to you.